of a company called Sightline Innovation. Just a little bit about us. So we, myself and my co-founder built an IoT application server in a controversial programming language called Python in 2003, which, as far as we can tell, made us the first commercial product on the server side ever in that language. And we sold that to Research in Motion, so I worked out of here in Waterloo for a couple of years. And basically getting out of there, we just thought we'll do the same thing, but in artificial intelligence, and that was in 2011. In 2013, we did the first deep learning research with a researcher out of University of Guelph, which I think it makes us one of the first non-academic companies kind of working in that field. And now we focus on data trust. So we announced the first data trust product about 6 months ago, and along the way we did play in Industry 4.0. Because the original definition of Industry 4.0, integrating sensors up and down the supply chain, really does need artificial intelligence to be realized. This particular sensor, which I'd like to point out, this was a sensor that we developed in partnership with Stanford University. It is, I like to say, the most advanced non-destructive testing sensor in the world. It is a photonic tomographic sensor system capable of doing three-dimensional inspection using laser light at resolutions down to about 20 microns while things are moving. Its shutter speed, or the effective shutter speed, and depending on it, calculates either 200 kilohertz, or in some senses it's actually 400 megahertz. The ability to use that sensor connected to data trust data such as genetics and medical information makes it highly useful for additive manufacturing and things like bioprinting. And that's where the integration between sensors, data, artificial intelligence, and other data sets outside of the manufacturing line really take hold. One little tidbit for the computer engineers in the room: this system actually pumps data directly into the GPU memory over RDMA. So in many ways, there is a fair amount of credibility behind the statement of it being that far advanced. It's super exciting to talk about different use cases, which we're happy to do over at the booth. Basically, we are here to establish partnerships in the Industry 4.0 space. We're working with a lot of the superclusters, and our data trust platform is actually being proposed as part of a standard to allow for data interoperability amongst partners and closed ecosystems, but actually across superclusters and the supercluster and the other superclusters. So we've been kind of active in this process for, well, going back to the Harper administration, actually. So we are looking for partners who have an interest in non-destructive testing. We are looking for those in the manufacturing space, especially in the healthcare space, as inspired by the photonic aspect of the previous speaker. But overall, data is a common problem that you are going to deal with in any consortia, and especially in supercluster projects where it's a consortia amongst the project filers by default, and we can really help you with that. So Jason, my colleague, is well dressed over there in the lighter blue suit, and that's our booth over there. My name's Wally. It's a pleasure to be able to speak with all of you, and please do come over and chat. Thanks very much.